Welcome to A Simple Life. Okay, I know it's evening and I'm gonna put up some footage of us working and cleaning up the greenhouse because that's what we've been doing. I'm still planting some stuff in here and I know we're in like middle of October and I'm planting. I'm doing this because I've talked about this the whole entire year. I want to be a market gardener and this is my test bed. I'm testing what it looks like to try to extend my season into the winter. So what I just planted was some bunching onions and some Napa cabbage. I don't know if bunching onions and Napa cabbage will work nicely together. One of the ways I've heard about getting longer, we'll call it the meat, that white part that everybody likes to eat, is to have them kind of shaded out. Well, Napa cabbage kind of grow nice and tall, and the bunching onions should be able to poke their heads up, and they have enough of a jump start. We should be able to work them together. We'll see how that works. I'm not even sure if it will work, but we're going to try it. So when it comes to the rest of the garden, we pretty much have onions, my broccoli, I know, it's sad. Brussels sprouts, yeah, deer took the top off of that one, but I think we're still gonna get plenty of Brussels sprouts in here. And the boys have helped me come in and just clean up all the junk and the stuff that was piled up in here. Now, why were there little piles at the end of each of my little beds? Well, a couple things. One thing is I use wood chips, so wood chips get into the beds. The other thing is my compost had a little gravel in it. I know, it wasn't ideal. It's just what happened. I didn't have any way of filtering it or sifting it, and it's our compost, and I ended up with some gravel in there. And so, as I've gone through the season, what I've done is I've kind of just raked the gravel to the end with my little rake, and it's worked really good. Now, when it comes to what are we still harvesting? Well, we still have some lettuce. We are still harvesting tomatoes. I know, they're still turning red. Matter of fact, the biggest crop of our slicing tomatoes, our beefsteaks, is right now. This is insane. Look at these. They're huge. So one of the things I've been doing is I haven't been watering them a lot. I cut the tops off of them to kind of stunt their growth so they're not putting energy into that. And then we also have been shutting down the greenhouse every single day. So it's getting nice and warm in here. Now I am going to be doing a little water. You can see this one's starting to wilt a little. So I am going to be putting a little water on these, but we are talking a very small amount. Basically enough to make sure the plants have some moisture, and they should have moisture in the ground. The ground actually has a lot of moisture in it. But the reason why this plant specifically has had some wilted leaves for a good portion of the season on and off, well, is because a gopher put a tunnel right underneath this. And I know that because one day when I was watering, the ground collapsed and I found the gopher hole. So this plant has kind of struggled with that. Now we have dealt with our gophers, and matter of fact, one of the tricks to dealing with our gophers are cats. Cats are evil, evil creatures, the horrible, most wicked creature ever. And I'll explain why I say that. I've noticed our cats are doing something very interesting. Anytime they find a mole hole, a fresh mole hole or a gopher hole, the next time they need to go to the bathroom, they go to that nice, freshly dug soil, they dig a hole, they take a poo in the tunnel, and then they cover it up. And if a giant hairy beast was pooping on my house every day, I would move. Just saying. And so we've had less and less gopher holes and mole holes and bowl holes around the greenhouses since we've had cats. Don't know if that's actually what's going on, but it makes sense. And every time I see it, I kind of laugh on the inside because cats. Such evil little creatures, and I love them, just for that reason. What else do we have? Well, we have a whole lot of peppers. I mean, we've literally been harvesting jalapenos as fast as we possibly can, and they're still coming on, like a lot of them. I'm in October. I'm still getting really yummy, delicious tasting peppers. Matter of fact, I'm also getting these really nice sweet peppers. And these are Carmen peppers, and we've been loving them. We've been eating them, both green and red, and we'll show you. Look at this. I mean, look at how many peppers we still have on here. So we've been eating them. Christine's been putting them in food for us, and they've just been delicious. So we're going to continue to do that. On top of that, we also have some lettuce. We've had a good amount of lettuce. Now, I am noticing something with some of my lettuce. Let me show you. What I'm noticing is we're getting some mildew on some of our lettuces. It's unfortunate. It's just what it is. It's this time of year, it's moist out. We're not getting really good ventilation in here because I've been closing this down. So what I've been doing is leaving corners open, so we're still getting some air coming through. but that's not helping completely, and that's why I'm seeing some mildew on some of my lettuces. It's Pacific Northwest. It's very moist at night. It's very hot during the day, and I'm not here to manage it like I would be if I was full-time. So maybe in the future I'll be able to manage it a little better. All right, I know I'm late. I didn't post a video on time this week. I have been absolutely slammed. Life has gotten completely busy for me. I'm very sorry. I know I owe you guys better, and I should be better about this, but it's how it is right now. And so fall is here. The days are shorter. It's not even that late, but it's just what it is. Going forward, we are going to continue to do what we've been focusing on the whole year here, which is clean up this bottom part of the farm, get it ready so that way we can, well, have gardens in here. I've been doing a lot of planning. I've been working with some distributors, trying to get some material here to do fencing, as well as we're planning to build our own garden shed. It's going to be actually right over here next to the greenhouse, and when we put that up, I'll show you guys how we do it, all the good things that go into that, and how I planned it out, and why I did it the way I did it, because it's not going to be a true shed. It's going to be a 3-sided structure with a roof. So Clinton informed me that is 4 sides technically. He is right. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us today on A Simple Life, and I want to thank the boys for all their help, and we will see you guys later. Have a good one.
Bye. Bye. Hey.
Hey. Bye.
Bye. Bye.